you let everyone just be thrown under the bus. You let the baby be thrown under the bus, Tori, your best friend, your mom.
Okay, so let's get into it. Nicki Minaj is one of the most successful rappers of all time, full stop, period. She's got the sales, the legacy, the cultural footprint, and she's birthed half of the rap girlies on the scene right now. And yet, it feels like the industry has always had a weird energy towards her, a very like high level of tension. And you notice that it's a type of hate that nobody else in the industry get. In my opinion, it's always felt like it's some type of industrial hate. Like there's a marketing push behind trying to dethrone her, to destabilize her, and to try to get her fan base from turning away. So today I'd like to explore my theory as to why that is. Let's talk. Let's start with the obvious. Nicki Minaj has had more public feuds than the Real Housewives of Everywhere and Anywhere combined. We're talking Lil' Kim, Remy Ma, Wendy Williams, Cardi B, Azalea Banks, Megan Thee Stallion, Lotto, the Grammys, BET, Billboard, YouTube, Travis Scott, other streaming platforms including Tidal, which is what provoked today's episode, the VMAs, and her own fans even. Like, it's a lot of people. And there is a pattern that you will notice, especially with the rap girlies. She will discover someone new, or she will be part of what brings them to the mainstream by collaborating on a song. They get along, something happens, they fight, and now they're arch nemesis, like Cardi B, Megan Thee Stallion, Ice Spice. You notice that these are people she was once close with, or at least publicly she was close with. Now don't get me wrong, she absolutely does play into it, like the back and forth, the tweets, the diss tracks, the Queen Radio, all of that. It's a mess. And it's entertaining. It keeps eyes on her other than just the music. And because we've seen male rappers act 10 times worse and still get handed awards, Nicki stands up for herself in a similar way. Not as bad, obviously, but she's labeled as bitter. And it doesn't make sense to me that we're going to let certain people, because of their gender, do things that she's not allowed to do. We'll say that she's washed. This is it. Her career is finally over. Now let's get into this deeper. Pause. Nicki is not signed to a 360 deal. And for those who don't know, a 360 deal means that the label gets a cut of everything you do. So tours, merch, endorsements, is like label level capitalism on steroids. They control absolutely all your money.
I heard that you have a huge deal with Young Money where you own everything. You own your own publishing. Is that true?
That's absolutely true, and I want to thank Lil Wayne for giving me that opportunity, because even though I may have a buzz and all that, let's not forget who Wayne is.
Right.
And there's a million people that would have loved to be in my shoes, and he believes in me that much that he did give me everything I was asking for. And yeah, I think it's a new time, it's a new day. But I really wanted to own all my stuff, my merchandising, my publishing, my touring, and I got it.
Unbelievable.
And to be honest, the music industry hates it when any kind of artist, whether it be a female rap star, a male rap star, a pop star, R&B singer, or anything of that kind, they hate it when you have that kind of control, because if they can't control your money wherever it comes from, it means that the artist keeps a very high level of independence. And it means also that Nicki Minaj is not at all obedient in the way that a lot of these other artists need to be in order to stay employed. Next, there's also the fact that Nicki has never been the quiet, smiling industry darling that some people might have wanted her to be. She doesn't do fake networking. In fact, you don't often see her at award shows or mingling with other celebrities in the way you might see like a Beyonce or a Rihanna or Sabrina Carpenter or Taylor Swift do. She doesn't kiss up to award shows, especially the Grammys, as we've seen in the past. She doesn't smile through being disrespected, and she certainly isn't quiet when she feels disrespected. She made her own platform with Queen Radio. She told the Grammys about themselves. She refused to act gracefully for crumbs when she's built the damn bakery. That's the way she moves in the industry. And that's the real gag, in my opinion. A lot of these girls owe their entire blueprint to Nicki Minaj, and the industry knows it. But instead of celebrating that, they try to erase her so that they could get more of the money that is now being thrown towards Nicki Minaj. They feel if they can take away her fans and put them towards artists with 360 deals, then they will get more of the money. Okay, now, I'm a big fan of Nicki Minaj, but I do believe in being honest. She is not an innocent bystander. She is incredibly talented, but she's also an exhausting person sometimes to be a fan of. The constant beefs, the passive-aggressive tweets, the ranting and raving on Instagram lives for days, the obsession with being crowned the only queen in rap. It's a lot. And sometimes the way she talks about other women in the game too, it can be very off-putting. I mean, there are valid reasons for her to have had arguments with other women in the game, but when it turns out that she doesn't seem to get along with anybody, she falls out with all of them, it's very odd in my opinion. So yes, some of the backlash I do believe is earned. And some of it is also people being tired of her drama. But the difference is this isn't just a celebrity being problematic. This is the industry from behind also trying to push her out. That is, in my opinion, the big difference here. So to conclude, child, me can't take no foolishness no more. And let me tell you why. Nicki Minaj is far from perfect. She is a very problematic person. But let's not act like the system she's been fighting in was ever built for her to thrive in. She's made space, she's demanded more, and she keeps showing up and she keeps running the numbers up. So whether you love her or you side-eye her or you're in the middle, one thing is for sure, she's not going anywhere. And I really would like to hear your thoughts about where this whole situation with Jay-Z and Nicki Minaj, Desiree, or Deseret, as you know she likes to call her, and Rock Nation is going to go. And how do you think it's affecting the situation with Beyonce? Because it doesn't seem like she has any animosity towards her, at least that I've seen. But please let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And do you think the industry actually does have it out for her, or do you think I'm just tripping? And yeah, please like, subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye!